Hello, my name is Hadil Matupsi, and I am filming this video for financial planning class FIN 3144. And here we have three charts and one map displaying the data set that was given to us for this project. For the first map that we have, and the only map that we have really, we display here average weekly wage per county. So for Hernando, we have $299,919, Pasco 346,836, and Pinellas 406,296. For our second chart, we have weekly wage amongst industries. And so all of these industries are located anywhere in Hernando, Pasco, and Pinellas. But here we have the highest paying industry for average weekly wage. And here we have lowest industry for average weekly wage. Yeah. Next, the lowest paying industry is an industry that's coded by 72, and the highest is coded by 22. I don't quite know here. Let's see. Why don't we go to the data source? 22. Oh, it doesn't seem to give us the industry name, but it does seem to give us the county. That's a shame. Anyways, here we have the second chart that highlights establishments per weekly wage. So here per every quarter we have a certain amount of establishments opened and operating, and each quarter each establishment has an average weekly wage. And so here the average weekly wage is $9.46, and the quarterly establishment is $759,134. This is the most establishments for this amount of weekly wage. And then down here, we have the least amount of establishments with this amount of wage. And so here what we see, the correlation is that the higher the establishments are, the increased amount of quarterly establishments open for operations, the lesser the average weekly wage is, but that has sort of like a cap, and on both ends. So what it ends up creating here is kind of like a bell curve that is leaning to the left. So there we have that. Our third chart is employment level per quarter and weekly wage. So this basically describes exactly what the title says, employment level per quarter, and that and its correlation with weekly wage. So if I were to click on Hernando, we see here the average weekly wage is $299,919. And what we see in comparison to the rest of the counties, Pasco, Pinellas, and Hillsborough, is that it has the least amount of average weekly wage. per level of employment every quarter.